Kenya election, police fire tear gas as voting rerun begins amid political crisis. Polling stations in opposition strongholds across the country have been shuttered, and opposition-backing youths have come out into the streets in protest after opposition leader Raila Odinga, who has pulled out of the election rerun. Tensions are extremely high in the East African country after the first vote, held in August and won by incumbent President Uhuru Kenyatta, was annulled by the Supreme Court due to procedural irregularities. Polls opened earlier this morning, but already turnout is expected to be very low, with ongoing procedural flaws and the boycott opposition set to compromise Uhuru's mandate. The election rerun is expected to spark legal challenges amid concerns about violence in the deeply divided country. Footage on Kenyan TV shows hundreds of young men milling around a main road covered with litter and burning wooden barricades in the western town on Migori. In Kisumu, another western city and the support hub for opposition leader Odinga, polling stations that were meant to open at dawn stayed firmly shut, and election officials were nowhere to be found. One voting officer in the city said his work has become a suicide mission amid growing unrest in the country, while another said just 3 of his 400 staff had shown up to work. Kisumu businessman Joshua Nyamori, 42, was one of the few voters brave enough to defy an Odinga call to stay away from the polls, but could find nowhere to cast his ballot in the city of 1 million on the shores of Lake Victoria. He said, "I know it's not a popular move. Residents fear reprisal from political gangs organized by politicians. This is wrong.